How to download Android Studio in Windows 11. So hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can download and install the Android Studio for Windows 11 in your computer system. So the first thing that you need to do in order to download the Android Studio is to open any web browser of your choice, be it the Google Chrome, the Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, or any other web browser that best suits you. So for the purpose of this demonstration, I will be using Google Chrome. So as here you can see that currently I am in my Google Chrome, and once you are inside your web browser, you need to search for Android Studio download. So once you will search for this specific thing, simply hit the enter button and you can see this first link that says Android Studio download from developer.android.com. So as you can see that this is the official website for the Android Studio. The website is developer.android.com. So you need to click onto this Android Studio download button. And once you will click onto this, you will be landed onto the official website for Android developers. And here you can see the Android Studio IDE. So to download the Android Studio, you can click onto this download Android Studio Meerkat feature drop, as this is the name of the latest Android Studio version. And if you want some older releases, then you can click onto this read release notes option, and this will lead you to the older versions of the Android Studio. But since currently we are looking to download the latest version, so you need to click and onto this download Android Studio button, and from here it states the terms and conditions, and below this you need to check mark onto this terms and conditions red check mark, and from here you can see the button again. So simply click onto this download button, and here you can see that a download has just started. The installer size is around 1.2 GB. So let us wait for the Android Studio installer package to get downloaded, after which we will try to extract and install the application into a computer system for Windows 11. So let us wait for the installer to download. So as here you can see that a download has been successfully completed for the Android Studio installer, and now we will click onto this open button to launch our Android Studio installer. So just wait for the Android Studio installer to launch, using which we will be able to install the Android Studio into a computer system. So now a notification pops up in which I need to click yes in order to allow permission to Android Studio, and here it says welcome to Android Studio setup. So now click onto the next button, and from here you have these two options. The Android Studio is the default selected, so you it will keep on remaining selected, but you have the optional feature to download or get the Android virtual device if you want. But currently I don't want it, so I'm gonna uncheck it, and then I'm gonna click onto this next button. From here it is asking me to select a destination folder or path. So in case if you want to change the default destination path, you can click onto this browse button, and then you can choose the destination path or folder using the file explorer. But I will be keeping it to the default value, and then you need to click onto the next button, and from here it asks you to select start menu folder. You don't have to change it, just simply click the install button, and here you can see that the installation process has started for our Android Studio desktop application. Now here this also contains this show details button, so if you want to know the details of the installation, then you can click onto this show details button, and it will list out all of the operations that are currently being carried out in order to install Android Studio into our system. So here you can see that now this shows completed in the last line, so that means our installation has been completed. So click on to the next button, and here it says Android Studio has been installed on your computer. Click finish to close setup. So if you want to start Android Studio, as soon as you click the finish button, you can click onto this check mark. So after enabling the check mark, you can click onto the finish button, and here you can see that our Android Studio has successfully started. Now it is asking to help improve Android Studio or to send your data to the Android Studio. So I'm gonna click onto the don't send button for better privacy. And now here I am inside my Android Studio, and it is guiding me through a quick tutorial that I can click onto the next option. And here is the license agreement for the same that you need to accept, and then you can click onto this finish button right here, and here it will download some components related to the Android Studio. And once that all will be done, you will be ready to sail through the Android Studio. And here you can see this is the interface of the Android Studio, and you can create a new project right from this button here. So that's how easily you can download and install Android Studio into your Windows 11 computer device. If this video was helpful to you, consider giving it a like. Do tell us in the comments how it went for you, or if you have any suggestions or questions to ask. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such exciting and helpful content. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.